everyone, welcome back to This May or May Not Be a Podcast.
Okay, so I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
You go out for a meal with a group of friends, and one of these friends ends up having 3-4 cocktails, lobster, just a whole set of dishes. And you, on the other hand, maybe you don't drink, you just have a glass of orange juice and a salad. What do you think should happen when it comes to the bill?
So
do you
wait.
split it? Fine, a group of you.
And then one person has
Yes,
that.
but how about the others? So the others are having sort of similar to what you are having? And this is one person that is just going...
To clarify, we're asking if we're splitting the bill evenly, not on my watch. What about you? You'll go with the person
I
has
think
said,
I will go with the flow because I don't want to kick up a fuss.
I shall be
think
kicking up a fuss immediately. First of all,
I think,
this would never happen to me. In fact, I can tell you a situation where somebody invited me out to dinner to a really expensive restaurant, which I didn't mind as long as I budget for it. But it was quite last minute, so I asked her and I go, listen, first of all, I'm intermittent fasting. This is at 4 o'clock. I won't be eating. So is this a situation where I can come and get what I want, pay for myself and my part of the tip and bounce? Or is this something that we're going to split evenly because I'm not down? And I was very upfront about it.
And how did she take it?
She told me she'd get back to me, but she never got back to me. And I say this with absolutely no shame. When I go out, my life is beautiful because I'm frugal. I do discount codes, I buy things, like I budget for everything to the last penny. That must be the Jew in me, but you know what? I budget in excruciating detail. So when I go out for a fancy dinner, usually I've planned that a few months ahead of time. That's why when I'm taking Zed out or when they're taking me out, I guess for them it's easier because they're ballers. Me, on my own, I've got bills to pay. I plan out when I'm going to be frivolous with my money. So if you invite me last minute, a week in advance to a fancy place, I will either not go because it's not in my budget, or I will tell you exactly how much I'm willing to contribute. And the reason that I'm like this is because I've learned my lesson. I used to work with a colleague that was God forgive me, not to be mean, but she drank a lot. Okay? So there'd be 2 bottles of wine on the table. This girl would polish off 1 bottle of wine on her own. And me, I was not drinking. So I've got a mocktail, or I've got a little juice, or I've got an elderflower cordial, right? And then, you know, alcohol is the expensive thing in the UK restaurant. And then she'd want to split the bill evenly.
That's not very considerate.
You do you, boo, but you won't do it with me.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, maybe bitchy, but
It's not bitchy.
okay.
It's not bitchy.
I don't care. That's my.
And even if it is, she don't care. She don't care.